Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see an overview of Azure Traffic Manager. So in Azure, we have Azure Load Balancer, Azure Application Gateway, Azure Traffic Manager, and Azure Front Door. So the Azure Traffic Manager, which is a DNS-based traffic load balancer, and it allows us to distribute the traffic across to the public facing applications across all the region. And this traffic manager also available for the high availability and quick responsiveness. And the traffic manager, it uses the DNS to direct the client request to the appropriate service endpoint based on the traffic routing method. Okay, so let's see what are the traffic routing methods available in Azure Traffic Manager. So there is a priority traffic routing method and weighted and performance and geographic multi-value subnet. So let's see what is and how the priority traffic routing method works. So in priority traffic routing method, we can select this option while we route the traffic to the primary service endpoint for all the traffic. And we can also have the backup or the failover endpoints when there is any issues on the primary endpoint. For example, in this diagram, you see the primary endpoint, which we have set as a priority 1, and failover A as a 2 priority, and failover B we can set as the priority 3. And when there is a traffic coming to this primary endpoint, and let's say if the primary endpoint is down or if it is degraded, then the traffic will be routed to the failover. So here we can configure the priority to which endpoint the traffic can be routed. So it will choose the available endpoint with the highest priority, and in case if that goes down, then it will choose the another highest priority. Okay, next we'll see weighted traffic routing method. So in this routing method, when we want to distribute the traffic across a set of endpoint based on their weight. For example, in this diagram, if we can see the region A endpoint, we can set 50% weightage, and region B, we can set another 50%, so that the traffic will be equally distributed to two different endpoints. And we can also change the weightage, like if we are going to do any upgrade or any maintenance, we can change 100% weightage to the region A, and the region B will become 0 weightage. And next, performance traffic routing method. So in this method, let's say when we have the endpoints in different geographic locations, and the end users, if they wanted to access the closest endpoint for the lowest network latency. So as you can see, the IP range, and from West US, you can see 15 milliseconds, and North Europe, then 75 milliseconds, and East Asia, which is 150 milliseconds. So the user, whoever based on the closest location, then it will be accessible to that location. And next, geographic traffic routing method. So here it will choose the endpoint that is designated to serve the user geographic region based on the DNS query source IP address. For example, endpoint 1, which is assigned to Germany geo. So whoever accessing from there, it will be routed to endpoint 1. And like endpoint 2, which is world, so anyone can access it. And nested profile, which is Mexico and Asia. Okay, so that's it in this video, and I'll see you in the next.